Cricket is no longer dominated by only a handful of countries. Over the last decade, women's cricket has experienced tremendous growth across the globe, with new teams emerging and challenging the traditional powerhouses. One of the most exciting examples of this development is the rise of the USA women's cricket team. With players from diverse backgrounds, a growing domestic cricket structure, and increasing international exposure, the United States is steadily building a competitive squad capable of surprising established nations. The clash between Bangladesh women and USA women in the ICC Women's T20 World Cup qualifier was another important milestone in this journey. The match brought together two teams with different levels of international experience but the same ambition, to move one step closer to qualifying for the ICC Women's T20 World Cup. Bangladesh entered the contest as the favorites. Having years of experience in international cricket, they possessed a balanced team with reliable batters, experienced bowlers, and confident fielders. The USA women, on the other hand, arrived as determined underdogs eager to prove they belonged on the global stage. Despite the difference in experience, the American players were confident and motivated to challenge one of Asia's strongest women's cricket teams. After winning the toss, Bangladesh elected to bat first. Their opening batters began cautiously, respecting the new ball while trying to understand the conditions. The USA bowlers impressed during the opening overs by maintaining disciplined lines and lengths. Their accurate bowling prevented Bangladesh from scoring freely and forced several dot balls. As the innings progressed, Bangladesh slowly found its rhythm. The experienced batters rotated the strike efficiently and punished every loose delivery. A valuable partnership in the middle overs helped stabilize the innings after the early pressure created by the USA bowlers. One of the biggest highlights of Bangladesh's innings was the composed batting performance from their top-order players. Instead of taking unnecessary risks, they focused on building partnerships and ensuring wickets remained in hand for the final overs. This strategy proved successful as Bangladesh accelerated during the death overs with several important boundaries. Although the USA bowlers continued fighting throughout the innings, Bangladesh managed to post a competitive total that immediately placed pressure on the American batting lineup. The USA fielders also impressed with energetic performances throughout the innings. Every run was contested, catches were attempted with determination, and the team's positive attitude remained visible despite facing a strong opponent. These moments reflected how much women's cricket has improved in the United States over recent years. Needing a challenging target to win, the USA women began their chase with confidence. The opening pair knew they had to build a solid foundation without losing early wickets. Bangladesh's bowlers, however, immediately applied pressure through accurate seam bowling and disciplined field placements. Despite losing wickets at regular intervals, the American batters refused to surrender. Every partnership brought renewed hope. Several batters displayed excellent technique, driving beautifully through the covers and finding important boundaries whenever opportunities appeared. The middle order attempted to rebuild after early setbacks. Smart running between the wickets and calm decision-making helped keep the required run rate within reach for several overs. The USA supporters watching the match appreciated the team's determination and fighting spirit. Bangladesh's bowling attack eventually demonstrated why it is considered among the strongest associate and full-member women's teams in world cricket. Their spinners controlled the middle overs brilliantly by varying pace, maintaining consistent accuracy, and forcing mistakes from the American batters. Pressure continued building with every over. Dot balls increased, required run rate climbed steadily, and Bangladesh's confidence grew. Even under difficult circumstances, the USA batters continued searching for boundaries and refused to give up until the very end. Several USA players produced encouraging individual performances that highlighted the future potential of American women's cricket. Their batting technique, athletic fielding, and positive attitude suggested that the team is improving rapidly with every international tournament. The closing overs became increasingly exciting as the USA attempted to score quickly. Every boundary was celebrated enthusiastically, and every wicket brought Bangladesh one step closer to victory. The crowd enjoyed an entertaining finish filled with competitive cricket and excellent individual performances. Ultimately, Bangladesh women successfully defended their total and secured an important victory by 21 runs. The result strengthened Bangladesh's position in the tournament while providing the USA with valuable international experience that will help the team continue its development. Although the scoreboard favored Bangladesh, the USA women's team earned respect through its fighting spirit. Competing against an experienced international side is never easy, yet the American players demonstrated resilience, discipline, and confidence throughout the match. Women's cricket in the United States has experienced remarkable growth over recent years. Better coaching, stronger domestic competitions, and increased international opportunities have allowed talented players to develop their skills at a much faster pace. Matches like this are essential because they expose young cricketers to high-pressure situations against quality opponents. For Bangladesh, this victory reflected the maturity and balance of their squad. Their batters built partnerships when required, the bowlers executed their plans effectively, and the fielders supported every effort with outstanding energy. Such complete team performances are often the difference in qualification tournaments where every match carries enormous importance. Cricket fans around the world continue to witness the expansion of women's cricket beyond its traditional boundaries. Nations such as the USA are investing heavily in player development, coaching infrastructure, and grassroots participation. These improvements are creating stronger competitions and producing talented young athletes capable of competing internationally. The images shared from this match perfectly capture the spirit of international women's cricket. They showcase dedicated athletes proudly representing their countries, inspiring the next generation of girls to dream of playing cricket at the highest level. International tournaments like the ICC Women's T20 World Cup Qualifier are about much more than victories and defeats. They provide opportunities for developing nations to gain experience, improve rankings, and showcase their progress to the cricketing world. Every match contributes to the continued growth of women's cricket globally. The Bangladesh women's team left the field with 2 valuable points and increased confidence for the remaining matches. The USA women, despite the defeat, departed knowing they had competed with determination against one of the tournament's strongest sides. As women's cricket continues expanding worldwide, contests like Bangladesh women versus USA women will become even more competitive. The gap between emerging nations and established teams continues to shrink every year, making international tournaments more exciting than ever before. Fans can expect both teams to keep improving in future competitions. Bangladesh will aim to strengthen its position among the world's leading women's teams, while the USA will continue building experience and developing young talent capable of producing memorable performances on the international stage. This exciting encounter reminded cricket fans that passion, determination, teamwork, and belief remain the true spirit of the game. Regardless of the final result, both teams contributed to another memorable chapter in the remarkable growth story of women's international cricket.